Hello there, everybody. King Dragon 131 here, and we're back with some more Elder Scrolls Online again. I was thinking we're probably gonna be doing this crafting certification quest. That's how you can, I guess, get certified to craft. Because apparently we were probably doing it illegally. Alright, it's just like training and stuff, fulfill crafting writs. Sounds pretty cool. So let's talk to whoever's in this Mages Guild area. I love the Mages Guild. Danielle, yeah, him.
You must be here to learn the craft, yes? Your alliance covers my considerable fees, allowing me to impart my knowledge at no cost to you. If you prove yourself, I'll certify you as competent to fulfill crafting writs.
Yes, I saw a notice. How do the crafting rifts work?
Crafting writs are daily requests for crafted goods. You must be a certified crafter to fulfill them. Prove you know what you're doing, and I'll certify you.
Alright, tell me what you can certify.
I'm authorized to train and certify provisioners, alchemists, and enchanters. If this interests you, we should begin immediately.
I want to know more about the crafts you certify.
Certainly. Please specify.
What do provisioners make?
Food and drink. Anything that warms the belly, reinvigorating body and mind. If you choose to learn this art, I will impart the culinary knowledge I acquired over the course of decades.
What does an alchemist make? Damn, I got
Potions
hiccups.
of all kinds. The subtle art of mixing reagents can produce rather unsubtle effects.
Jesus. What can enchanters make?
Glyphs to empower weapons, armor, and jewelry with magical properties. I can teach you how to wreath your axe with flames, or give cloth robes the strength of iron.
I like the enchanting one the best. Alright, I've got it.
I suppose I should mention Milleneth. She certifies blacksmiths, clothiers, and woodworkers.
Yeah, fuck those people.
If you're into that sort of thing. But that's uncharitable of me. She's a true master of the material crafts.
No. I want you to certify me.
Good. We should begin while things are busy for neither of us.
Okay.
There is much more I can teach you. What else do you hope to learn from me?
Oh yeah, look at my restoration staff upgrading. What can you tell me about provisioning certification?
A provisioner condenses the essence of ingredients into food or drink. A true artist balances palate with nutrition.
Dude, I don't want to choose.
There is
one of
much
those.
more I can
I
teach
want
you. What else do you hope to
enchanting.
learn? Enchanters harness the possibility of runes, transforming them into the certainty of glyphs. I'll teach you, but I can only focus on one certification at a time. Is this agreeable?
I want to be certified as an enchanter.
Potency, essence, and aspect. All beneath the stars bear these component concepts. When combined, they form glyphs, which add enchantments to items. First, you'll find these component runes. Then I will have you create a glyph.
I need to create a glyph to be certified?
Absolutely, for such is the essence of enchanting. Runes of potency, essence, and aspect are the fundamental components of glyphs. Collect one of each variety before you return.
Where can I find a potency, essence, and aspect rune?
I know of a cache outside this town. It is a rare exception for runes to be clustered so close together, so thank whatever gods you worship. Should the runes be absent, you must search further afield.
Where else can I find runes?
There are many places one can find runes, but the ancient ruins of Tamriel are where I look first. Outside, primarily. They tend to gutter out if kept away from starlight.
I'll return with the runes. Okay. Oka Jora Ta. I see. Maybe a little tough. Gonna have to go rune collecting then. change my quest. It keeps changing. On that one. There we go. Okay. Say he knows of a catch outside town, but where? Over there? Oh, yeah, okay. Whoa! Hopefully I'll collect the Jorah one. Oh, I fell in the water. How clumsy of me. Okay. I was wondering, I was holding the shift button but I wasn't sprinting. It's kind of odd. Okay, so it's pretty much, I guess, on that mountainside there. I think I've been up there. Pretty cool. Harvest rune stones. There's one. Wow, I got all 3 that I needed. No fucking way. It is not that easy. Come on, game. Like, seriously. Talk to Danielle Taliano. Okay. So he's outside for whatever reason.
Once you recover 3 runes, one each of potency, essence, and aspect, we shall begin the enchanting process.
I've got them right here.
You likely noticed their distinctive flares of light.
I did. What's our next step?
We begin at the enchanting table. There you will combine a rune of potency, essence, and aspect. This simple puzzle forms a glyph. Now go, piece them together.
How do I use glyphs?
Each glyph is best suited for weapons, armor, or jewelry. Simply place the glyph upon an unenchanted item of that type, and the enchantment will take hold. A word of caution. Once applied, they are permanent.
If I can put glyphs together, can I take them apart?
Indeed you can. Bring the glyph to any enchanting station. There you can extract it to recover some runes that went into its creation.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Extracting another enchanter's glyphs can teach you far more than extracting your own runes.
Okay.
Only the finest wares here.
Alright, well now I know. Okay, so it's Oko Tanjora. Alright, trifling glyph of health. I've already made one of these in the past. Okay. Talk to Danielle again.
Craft a glyph using a rune of potency, essence, and aspect. Return when you have forged intent into form.
Form accomplished. I have the glyph here.
You should attach it to an item so you can see the enchantment's effects. You are now certified to fulfill enchanting rites.
Yay.
May you unravel the secrets of Nirn.
I got another Jojota. How dumb. Ooh, what is that? Inspiration. Whoa.
Your command of the crafts is impressive, but not yet in totality. I am still capable of instructing you.
What can you tell me about provisioning certification?
A provisioner condenses the essence of ingredients into food or drink. A true artist balances palate with nutrition. I can share this noble profession, but I can only certify one craft at a time. Understood?
Okay. I want to be certified as a provisioner.
Provisioning is a rewarding yet grueling profession. Gruel, you see. I am capable of levity, on occasion. First you'll need a recipe and some ingredients. Then you shall roast a pig.
You'll certify me if I roast a pig?
Yes, I hope you don't think it beneath you. As bards learn lyrics before singing them, provisioners must work from recipes. A recipe specifies volume, proportion, and preparation time. Understanding these principles is key.
Very well. Where should I find a recipe?
I keep an old rival's recipe nearby. Go, find and memorize it. Return to me when you have done so.
Where else can I find recipes?
Provisioners are quite secretive, but all is fair in brews and stews. Some provisioners hide recipes in old drawers or shelves, thinking themselves clever. Better to memorize the recipe, then others cannot possibly learn your secrets.
Is there anywhere I can purchase recipes?
Should coin be of no issue to you, guilds often sell such items in their guild stores. You may also trade with an ally if they have any excess.
Cool. So I gotta search Daniel Delano's trunk. Consumables crafting writs. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I guess this episode's gonna be mainly provisioning. Wait, hang on. I remember, yeah. Let's up my magicka. I guess my health again. Good stuff. I was thinking of doing storm calling for this secondary thing. Ooh, we can get both of these. Filling you and your allies' entire area for 1040 health. Additional 1040. Then we got regeneration. Okay, so I'm here. Wow, he's everywhere apparently. Everybody's searching the damn trunk. Guess I'll talk to this guy, Kieranur. Unless a million people talk to him.
Welcome to the Guild Hall, Knowledge Seeker. What brings you here today?
What can you tell me about the Mages Guild?
We're book hunters of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The Guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the acquisition of new tomes.
What do I get in return?
We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members. And from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may end up working with the Guildmaster himself.
I'm ready to join. Oh, I guess he doesn't say that.
Excellent. You are now a student of the Mages Guild. Every book you find will now earn you reputation in the guild. I suggest you begin by talking to Valiste, our mistress of Incunabula. She often has tasks for new recruits. Good luck.
I get a skill line for the Mages Guild. I think I already got that, didn't I? Oh, that was part of a quest, apparently. Okay. There's the recipe for the roast pig. Alright, let's, I guess, use it. Increases maximum health. Too bad it's only level 1 to 4. Alright, talk to this guy.
Roast pig is an easy recipe to learn, but difficult to master.
I learned the recipe, what's next?
Provisioners are only as good as their ingredients. The fewer the better. Simplicity of pairing is key. Now, go find ingredients for roast pig. If my stocks are empty, you should find what you need in town.
Where else can I find ingredients?
Barrels, sacks of grain, kitchens, of course. It's food, it's simply around. Find what you need and take it.
Is there anywhere I can purchase ingredients?
Should coin be of no issue to you, guilds often sell such items.
Okay. Alright, I gotta acquire some white meat. Do I happen to have that in my inventory at the moment? No. Damn. Well, now I have a use for white meat to make roast pigs. That's good. Because before, that hurt. I had to actually sell the white meat because it was cluttering my inventory. Search for supplies is over here, okay. The fuck is this? Consumables crafting writs. Oh. Oh, there's some white meat. Would you look at that? Alright. Guess now we gotta re-talk to him.
Once you return with the ingredients, we'll determine whether you know how to combine them.
I'm ready to try. I have them right here.
I've always believed the hunt for ingredients is its own reward.
I had a successful hunt. What's my next step?
Now, the moment of truth. Go to a cooking pot with your ingredients and follow the recipe. Return to me with the results, so your worth as a cook may be judged.
What's the difference between cooking and brewing?
Ingredients? One is solid, the other liquid. Truly, I don't understand the question.
How can provisioning benefit me?
Quality food and drink boosts your energy, and a full belly lasts for quite some time. A provisioner's fare is much healthier than any old slop you find around. Why eat a bandit's grilled capon when you can make your own?
Exactly. Alright, let's go roast a pig. Alright. I could probably make quite a bit of things. Oh wait, have ingredients, have skills, there we go. Probably be wise. Alright, let's return to this guy.
Bring me your culinary creation so I might inspect it. I'll determine whether or not you deserve certification.
It's right here. Eat up.
Interesting scent. Do I detect a hint of Wamasu? No, that can't be right. Not how I do it, of course, but interesting enough to pass certification. You may now fulfill provisioning writs. Keep your pots warm and your ladle clean.
Cooking supplies. I got some more inspiration.
Your command of the crafts is impressive, but not yet in totality. I am still capable of instructing you.
Tell me more about alchemy certification.
Alchemists are masters of the elixir. They trap magic in a bottle for later use. But I can only certify you in one discipline at a time. If this is agreeable, we can begin your training.
I want to be certified as an alchemist.
As with master chefs, every alchemist must assemble the right components before crafting a special concoction. Are you so capable? We shall see. I require you to locate a solvent and some reagents. Then you shall craft me a potion.
I need to create a potion to be certified?
Yes. Every alchemical mixture requires a solvent, a pure liquid base, and reagents such as herbs and flowers. Now go. Find a solvent and some reagents. Once you have what you need, return to me.
Where can I find solvents and reagents?
There's a quiet area nearby with mountain flowers and columbine. A fresh source of water can't be far from them. If you find nothing there, venture into the wilds and seek them for yourself.
Where else can I find solvents and reagents?
In the wilderness, you'll find herbs, flowers, and mushrooms all around. These make the best reagents. As for solvents, look for bubbling springs in lakes, ponds, streams, and shores. Sealed bottles as well. Purity of the solvent is key.
Oh, is that what the bubbling stuff is? Cool. I'll return with the ingredients. That's cool. Alright, let's go acquire all this
Come
crap.
to check up on me, hero.
In fact, yeah.
What?
I now have the
Did you think
persuasion.
Really? I go back to doing what? Bear was a
Persuade.
good apprentice.
Okay.
I can I? Well, aren't you the sentimental fool? Ask me about Vare again someday, after some of the pain has passed. Then I'll tell you a story. I guarantee it's one that will keep you on the edge of your seat. But not today, hero. Not today.
Okay. Guess eventually we'll have some sort of quest line involving that Nehru girl.
Prices have never been better.
Nehru is really cool. I really like her character. She's pretty damn amazing. I should honestly ride my horse. So I have that unlimited stamina boost, which is always good. You're being chased by a dragon, dude. You're screwed. Harvest natural water. Okay. Oh, darn. Water was too deep for me. Alright, let's try and avoid that guy right there. There we go. And there's something over here. Beyond the rock of hell. Ah, here we go. Mountain flower. Sweet. And over here is Columbine. Interesting name for a plant, especially since that's the name of the school that got shot up in 1990 something. Expert crafting harvester. Fuck yeah, I'm good. Alright, here we go.
Locate a solvent and some reagents so you may craft a potion. I'll remain here for now.
Ingredients located. Have them right here.
An apprentice of mine tried to use seawater as a solvent. I had him drink the results. He agreed it was a terrible idea after he finished retching.
I'll remember that. I'm ready for the next step.
Good. Now go to an alchemy station. Use a solvent and 2 differing reagents to craft a potion. The reagents must possess common traits, or you'll waste all components. You see, alchemy is as simple as pairing like with like.
How do you know which reagent traits are common?
Open your knapsack and place them in your mouth. The first time you consume a reagent, you'll learn its most rudimentary trait. True, some taste quite foul, but it's a small price to pay for the power of alchemy.
How can potions benefit me?
Potions have far too many benefits to recount. Expect them to have strong effects for short periods of time. Or are you asking how to use them? Open the stopper, place them to your lips, and swallow. Don't pour them on your hair. Lesson learned.
Alright. I'm smart, don't worry. I'm just playing dumb. Okay, natural water. Columbine and mountain flower. And we'll learn what Columbine does. That's good. We learned 2 things from him. Oh, because they both do restore stamina as well. Nice. Alright, I did that.
Blend the solvent's purity with the reagent's traits. Return to me when you've crafted a potion.
The ingredients were a good blend. I have the potion here.
Your potions have a slight fizz to them, but your skill with admixtures is unquestioned. Far better than my former apprentice. You are now authorized to obtain and fulfill alchemy writs. May your elixirs remain potent and your reagents fresh.
Sweet.
You show promise in every discipline I certify. Perhaps you seek to challenge my position as thrice-accredited master craftsman. If so, Millenith offers blacksmith, clothier, and woodworking certification. I last saw her at the local Fighters Guild. Certainly. Please specify.
How did you become a master crafter?
Decades ago, before all the trouble, I was a renowned chef in Cyrodiil. I had engaged an exclusive contract to provide the Mages Guild in their travels, providing food and drink that wouldn't spoil when carried through portals.
How did you learn enchanting and alchemy?
Broiling fish, forging glyphs, or mixing potions. It's all recipes and ingredients. I proved the theory when I joined the ranks of the Mages Guild. Mastered both crafts within 3 years. Not that I'm bragging.
GG. Alright. So wait, who was the other character? What was his name? Damn it, dude, what was the name of the other guy?
You show promise in every discipline I certify.
Milanef.
Perhaps you seek to
Oh,
challenge.
the Fighters Guild, okay. Oh, she's right here.
Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you in something else.
Tell me more about blacksmith certification.
Prove you know your way around a forge and I'll certify you. But you have to commit. I can only train one discipline at a time.
I want to be certified as a blacksmith.
I want you to craft a simple iron dagger. First you'll mine some iron ore, then refine the ore into iron ingots. You'll use those ingots to make the dagger.
You'll certify me if I make an iron dagger?
Yes. You have to prove you know your way around a blacksmithing station. Those are the rules. For now, bring me an armload of iron ore. Once you're back, you'll refine them into iron ingots.
Tell me where to find iron ore.
There's a place outside of town which should still have some iron ore veins. Head there and mine it for yourself. Bring me 10 solid chunks of iron ore. If those veins are played out, you'll need to find iron ore on your own.
I'll return with the ore. Alright. Wait, let's set that as my main active quest. We're almost level 16, guys. This mission should do it for me, I think. So that's pretty cool.
Come to check up on me, hero.
The 10th time. No. Fuck off, woman. Seriously. Don't keep talking to me, will you? Where do I have to go? Oh, not too far. Alright. Oh, I did an E button apparently. Oh yeah. 4 iron. One step closer.
You're back. I take it you found enough ore?
This should be enough iron ore.
Refining ore into ingots is a good way to build your muscles. Well, in one arm. Best to switch every now and then. Otherwise, you'll be lopsided.
How do I refine this iron ore?
Bring the iron ore to a blacksmithing station. If you have enough, you can refine them into iron ingots. Really put your back into it. When you have iron ingots, return to me.
What if I don't have enough iron ore? Where do I look for more?
Look near rock formations, outcroppings, or hills. Sometimes you'll see it by streams or beaches where the water has exposed it to the elements. The same goes for most other kinds of ore.
Is there anywhere I can purchase iron ore?
If you're in a guild, check the guild stores.
Alright, good stuff. Here we go. Iron ore. We got tons of. Oh, I got a diamond from that. Ooh, she's gonna think I'm special.
Bring some iron ore to a blacksmithing station. You can refine it there to get iron ingots.
That wasn't so bad.
Refining ore into ingots is a good way to build your muscles. Well,
5 iron
in one
ingots.
arm.
What needs to be done now?
Go to the blacksmithing station and craft an iron dagger. Nothing fancy. You shouldn't need more than 2 iron ingots. Oh, and you'll need a style material. You can purchase them from any blacksmith, or scavenge them yourself if you're thrifty.
What is a style material?
Every race has a traditional material they work into their weapons and armor. For example, the Imperial style material is nickel. I should know. Every day in the Legion camps, I worked a pile of it.
What style material do I need?
The Dark Elf style material is obsidian. Try that and see.
How do I learn other racial styles?
You can learn how to craft with another race's style material by studying racial motif books. They're quite rare, mostly held by collectors, so watch for them in your travels.
Alright, so let's craft an iron dagger. Creation, okay. Be under daggers. Let's use obsidian. We'll use the weakest one, level 1 dagger. Let's craft. Alright, good stuff.
Craft an iron dagger. You'll need some iron ingots and a style material. You can buy those from any blacksmith if you can't find them yourself.
I have it right here.
The trick is the style material, but I'm sure you know that.
I figured it out. What more would you have me to do?
Next is deconstruction. You learn a lot when you break something into parts, even more so when it's someone else's work. Go deconstruct your dagger, or anything else really, as long as you do it at a blacksmithing station.
How is deconstruction useful to me?
You'll regain some components, of course, but the real trick is to deconstruct another crafter's work. You can learn far more by disassembling someone else's material than your own.
What is deconstruction?
It's a fancy way to say take something apart. The term originally came from Altmer poetry critiques. High elves consider their physical crafts to be forms of poetry, so it stuck. You can't know what a sword is, only what it's not, and so forth.
Okay. Let's deconstruct the dagger. I got nothing.
You certainly know your way around a forge. You're a blacksmith, and let none tell you otherwise.
Oh, I'm an everyman. I'm ready to be certified as a blacksmith.
Of course. I'll get you certified right away so you can fulfill blacksmith crafting writs immediately.
Another 1,000 inspiration.
Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you in something else.
LVL 16. Welcome. Gained a skill point, hell yeah. Alright, let's raise my stamina, it's pretty low. Okay.
Fine goods at fair prices.
Yeah, let's do regeneration. We'll use that as my my third one. Essence drain. Huh. Oh, nice. Okay. So I was thinking, hang on, let me check my Daedra stuff. I can upgrade my summon Storm Atronach. Hell yeah, dude, let's do it then. So we can do Greater Storm Atronach or summon Charged Atronach. Okay, so 25%. Okay, so it does a little bit more damage. Okay. This one has increased duration, damage, and health. This one has a powerful area of effect attack. I think I want the greater one. Because usually when I do use this, it's not to fight a horde of enemies, it's usually to fight a boss. So area of effect wouldn't be too useful. I think more duration and damage and health would be better. So let's morph it into that one. Ooh, look at all this other stuff leveled. Sweet. Put that as the R button as well, for now at least. But my healing staff, its main thing I'm thinking of, is it doing... Oh wait, hang on. Or anything else? Daedra something? No, keep dark magic. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing storm, because that lightning form looks fucking amazing. It really does. Weapons. But yeah, essence drain. Yeah. I am thinking storm. So I can continue doing lightning damage as my main focus. Pretty cool. Mage's Fury. That'll be my #1 button. Alright, we're good. Alright, Melanith.
Let me know if you have some time.
Woodworking.
A good woodworker sees the final product before cutting the first block of wood. But I can't teach two crafts at once. If you commit yourself to the training, I'll certify you.
I want to be certified as a woodworker.
I want to know if you can craft a maple bow. First, go harvest some rough maple. You'll refine it into sanded maple at a woodworking station. Last, you'll take the sanded maple and turn it into a maple bow.
You'll certify me if I craft a maple bow?
Absolutely. Bows are challenging to craft. Show me you're up to the challenge and I'll happily certify you. But first, go get me a bundle of rough maple.
Where can I find rough maple?
There's a place nearby which should have what you need. Collect an armload and return here. If there's not enough, you'll need to search for more.
I'll return with the maple. Damn it, it keeps changing the main quest I want.
Fine goods at fair prices.
There we go. Time to go get some rough maple. Is it close? Dude, all the materials I need are close here. Alright, got the maple. Now we return to Milleneth.
Look for rough maple in forested areas. Sometimes you'll see logs washed up on beaches.
I have the maple right here.
You should avoid cutting a rough maple log with a wasp nest inside. It's rather unpleasant. So are the lotions you'll need for the stings.
What's my next step?
Bring the rough maple to a woodworking station. As long as you have enough, you can refine it into sanded maple. Return to me when you've done that, and we'll talk about crafting a maple bow.
Coolio. Alright.
Bring some rough maple to a woodworking station and refine
You're
it
right,
into
it was
sanded
easy.
maple. I prefer to work with maple. It's reliable, plentiful, rarely full of wasps.
I have the sanded maple. What do we do next?
Craft a maple bow at a woodworking station. You'll need sanded maple, also a style material. Scavenge them yourself or buy a style material from a carpenter.
Good shit, good shit. Alright. Do more obsidian, I guess. Let's craft it. It's a shitty level 1 bow. Ah.
Craft a maple bow. Bring some sanded maple to a woodworking. A good bow will get you far in life. Making good bows will get you farther.
I'm ready for the next step.
Excellent! Now we can talk about deconstruction. You grow as a woodworker when you disassemble your own creations, even more so with someone else's work. Head to a woodworking station and deconstruct your bow, or any other crafted wood.
Okay. Deconstructed. I got something back from that one.
I've seen everything I need to see. You're a fine woodworker with a steady hand.
I'm ready to be certified as a woodworker.
Certainly. You're more than qualified to fulfill woodworking crafting writs. I'll certify you immediately.
Awesome.
There's only one more certification I can provide. If you need training, I have time.
Clothier.
If you convince me you know how to use a needle and thread, I'll certify you. However, you must commit. I can't certify two things at once.
I want to be certified as a clothier. Wow, my Mage's Fury is already going up. Shit. I don't even use that.
Show me you can craft a pair of homespun gloves. First, you'll collect some raw jute, then return here and refine it. Finally, you'll use refined jute to make the gloves.
You'll certify me if I craft homespun gloves?
Of course. It was the first trade I studied. I'm happy to certify anyone familiar with a clothing station. Now run forth and bring me a pile of raw jute.
Cool,
I
where can I
spotted
find it?
some raw jute growing on the outskirts of town. You might as well harvest it yourself. Should that not be enough, you'll have to search elsewhere.
I'll be back. Okay, it's pretty much in the same area. Okay.
Search grassy
have
areas in
the
the
jute.
wilderness for raw. Raw jute is plentiful if you know where to look. Just don't chew on it. It can really do a number on your... Well, just don't chew on it.
I remember that. What should I do next?
Take the raw jute to a clothing station. If you have enough, you can easily refine it. Bring the refined jute to me when you're done, and then you'll make some homespun gloves.
Mm-hmm. Should be easy. I'm sure it's pretty much gonna be the exact same as last time. We're gonna have to deconstruct it as well. But I'm okay with that. Same line of work. Pretty repetitive, but whatever.
Before you make the gloves, you need to bring raw jute to a clothing station and refine it.
I'm done. The refining process was simple.
When I'm refining jute, I sing to help pass the time. Not too loud. I don't want to disturb the other clothiers.
I've refined jute. What do I do with it?
Head to the clothing station and craft a pair of homespun gloves. You shouldn't need much refined jute. Don't forget a style material. You can purchase them from any clothier or scavenge them yourself.
How would I make leather gloves?
You mean half-hide braces? It's a similar process. Skin animals for leather scraps, refine scraps into rawhide, and craft the braces with a style material. But I'm not supposed to say you should kill and skin a pack of wolves. Let's stick to jute.
Alrighty. Should be simple. So gloves. As little as we can. Use that one since we have more of it. And craft. Alright. We done did it. Pretty easy.
Craft a pair of homespun gloves. You'll need refined jute and a style material. You know, I'm a master clothier, yet I still own a pair of homespun gloves. They keep my hands warm at night. Sometimes simple is better.
Right. I'm ready for our next step.
Wonderful. Now for deconstruction. There's much to learn from breaking down.
Alright, pretty much the same thing except with clothier in place of the other two types. I got some obsidian from that, so I got it back basically. Pretty cool.
You're more than capable with needle and thread. I'll be proud to call you my colleague.
I'm ready to be certified as clothier.
Already done. You'll now be able to fulfill clothing
Huzzah.
crafting writs, and I look forward to seeing more of your work.
Alright,
Truly, I never expected to master 3 crafts.
few questions.
Of course. What do you want to know?
I've mastered all the crafts, so I'm so much better. Is there anything else I should know about crafting?
I can explain how to craft stronger items with more materials, tell you about the improvement of existing items, or discuss research and trades.
I'm jack of all trades, oh yeah. Tell me more, or tell me about crafting with more materials.
You can easily create more powerful weapons, armor, and shields. Simply increase the amount of refined material during an item's creation. Of course, each material has its own limits. At some point, it's just waste.
See, the thing about me is I never really focus on one type of skill. I kind of am a jack of all trades. I try to be, at least. Hold on, the Dr. Pepper was calling my name. I want to know more about improvement.
You can greatly improve weapons, armor, and shields with certain rare materials. These materials are unique to each craft.
How does a blacksmith improve weapons and heavy armor?
Bring any tempers you find to a blacksmithing station. You can improve the quality of forged weapons or heavy armor. A word of warning, unless you have enough tempers, you can lose your item while improving it. Be sure you know the risks.
What can you tell me about research and traits?
Some weapons, armor, and shields possess rare traits that distinguish them from others. Every kind of item has its own unique set of traits. Once you research a trait, you will always be able to craft an item of that kind with that particular trait.
How do I research an item's trait?
Bring any item with a trait to the appropriate crafting station and research it. You'll lose the item in the process, but you'll learn the trait. The more traits you already know for an item, the longer new traits take to research. Plan accordingly.
I want to know more about improvement.
You can greatly improve weapons, armor, and shields with certain rare materials. These materials are unique to each craft.
How would a clothier improve light and medium armor?
If you bring tannins to a clothing station, you can improve the quality of light or medium armor. Be sure you bring enough tannins, or you could lose your item instead of improving it. There's always a risk.
Tell me about crafting with more materials.
You can easily create more powerful weapons, armor, and shields. Simply increase the amount of refined material during an item's creation. Of course, each material has its own limits. At some point, it's just waste.
I want to know more about improvement.
You can greatly improve weapons, armor,
Okay.
and shields. You'll
About
want to bring
woodworking.
resins to a woodworking station and use them to improve the quality of a bow, staff, or shield. But without enough resins, you risk losing the item in the process. Taking a chance can be very expensive if you aren't careful.
Never mind.
Of course.
How did you become
What
a
do you
master
want to know?
crafter?
Fair question. I was an apprentice clothier in the Imperial City, but my old fusspot of a master had no plans to retire. So I joined the 7th Legion's baggage train. Years of mending battle mage armor helped me perfect my craft.
How did you learn blacksmithing and woodworking?
Armies need all kinds of weapons and armor. You learn to pick up a few skills along the way. Also, enemies who capture the baggage train are far more likely to ransom an exceptionally talented crafter. 4 times for me. Don't plan on a 5th.
Sweet. Now I got a bunch of writs that we can accept. Crafting and crafting. Okay, just a bunch of writs. Pretty cool. I don't know, what are they basically? Huh. Yeah, I don't really want to do any of those writs yet. I might do those off camera. Anyway, that'll be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the level 16 hype and the learning to do stuff I kind of already learned myself how to do.
We've
Or
been
taught
waiting
myself
to
how to
see
do.
Lord Vivek for 3 days. Do you think something's wrong?
I don't know. The buoyant armigers say there's nothing to worry about, but something feels wrong.
Yeah, there is something wrong. You see that giant fucking asteroid above you? Yeah. Anyways, until next time, guys.